beautifuls, this is Aromie here, and welcome back to the edge of the sky. I actually slept since, I went to sleep since the last recording, and I woke up. Brand new day. Second day since the demo has been released. And I've been avoiding Twitter to not see all the spoilers, cause I don't want to see spoilers. He seems to be carefully listening to everyone's opinion, weighing the options in his mind. Hey, 9. 9's attention snaps to me. What do you think we should do? We can split up. Half of the team go back and help the other operatives back at base, and suddenly a voice comes on over our comms loud and clear. You can all go. Oh, it's 10. Phantom Beta is in control of the situation. Everyone looks shocked at the voice. The comms were iffy at best before they went down completely. Status report 10? Phantom Beta, I want to say Beta, but it's Beta, is pushing back the enemy and will restore communications, as you can hear for yourself. There's no need to waste time squabbling. If you've got an opening to strike at Kairos, take it and end this shit. Because we don't got time for it. You're certain? Do you really think that Phantom Alpha is so special that their presence would make or break a situation like this? Or do you just think all of those trained operatives are useless if Alpha isn't there to hold their hand? Stop wasting time and go do your damn jobs. Just don't get your asses killed. 10 out. Zero and I share an astonished look at what just happened. Whatever the rest of the team's real reactions are, they hide them well. 9 quickly recovers and puts on his sunglasses. Man, me and Cookie, we're so alike. You can read my face. It's so easy. I cannot hide my anger or any kind of emotion whatsoever, even though I try. You heard 10, let's go. We'll trust in our comrades to take care of HQ. Nods and murmurs of agreement resound throughout the space. Let's do our best, everyone. Of course we will. Hey! 9 gestures to 5. Tell your friend we're ready. 5 walks to the pilot's chair and smiles down at her. Can we go to your house now? Yes, just finish the systems check. Ready to go, prepare for takeoff. We're in this huge thing that's really empty. My leg's asleep. As I find the nearest seat, my mind wanders. The leader of Phantom Beta, there seems to be many interesting people in phase. I hope I can hold my own against such a high caliber of professionals. The airship vibrates slightly. I feel the world shift beneath my feet as we set off for Kairos headquarters. Oh my god, it is so pretty here. I love greenery and lights. We reach Kairos without any issues and safely land on the rooftop. Look at this thing right here. A little cute Zen-like item here. I don't know what it's called. Not a fountain. We empty out of the airship, leaving the pilot behind. The 7 of us stand at the entrance to the Kairos base. I'm not sure what I thought Kairos would look like, but I knew it wasn't this. No, I honestly thought it was gonna be shady. It's so nice and warm and peaceful. The serenity of the quiet rooftop deeply contrasts my apprehension about infiltrating an enemy base with no training. No, I might not have phase training, but I just need to follow my orders and handle myself like always. Before we can head inside though, there is one issue. We need to split up into teams. 6 nods as his eyes scan the door. If we don't want to get caught the moment we walk in, yeah. Going inside in 2 or 3 teams would probably work the best. 3 sighs. It's a shame 4 isn't with us since we finally have an 8th member in our team. Splitting it would have been much easier. And quietly tapped his foot as he thinks. Shut up! I ain't dead, so don't count me out just yet. How did he hear us, though? A chorus of 4, and varied volume surrounds me, yet I can still perfectly hear 4 scoff through the comms. He waits for the cheering to calm down before he continues, as if everyone hadn't just screamed his name in excitement. I join in with a little cheer of my own, relieved to hear that my teammate is actually okay. It's one thing to keep hearing he'll be okay, and another to actually hear him again. I'll be joining you remotely. Glad to hear it. Oh, his smile's cute. Okay, team, we'll be infiltrating the building, since the pilot said it should be empty. We can't trust the enemy's word though, even a charmed one. Therefore, we'll be getting into the infiltration and emissary subunit configurations. The what? The infiltration unit will ensure the building is actually empty and clear the way for the emissary unit. But why even bring the emissary unit here? I would prefer that we would be able to talk with the Kairos leadership and avoid any unnecessary bloodshed. I hope that we can come to an understanding with them. There's some unsure mumbling, but no one seems too willing to outright disagree with the leader. For myself, there's really one thing I'm worried about. Since my skills aren't particularly suited to either unit, which one will I be joining? You and Zero will be partnered up together as a duo at times from now on, since you're both strong and versatile fighters. And in this case, Zero's hacking skills will be needed to ensure we can open every door. Why don't you two choose a name for your unit? While the others converse among themselves about their plan of action, I turn to Zero. Do you have any ideas for a name? Well, we both fight, so... Fighters? How original, my dude! Team Fighters? Seriously? I'm not good at this kind of thing. It's okay. I think you're on the right track. A team name should describe what they should do. Or what they do. But we need something cooler. For morale. Right, for morale, of course. He's so cute. I'm so glad we're partnered with him. But honestly, I would love to be partnered with Tay. But obviously, I have no skills yet. We kick ass, so... Being kick ass? No! I laugh. Seriously, you're terrible at this. I was thinking like destroy, destruction, devastation. I gasp and point excitedly at Zero. Woo, that sounds awesome. Team Devastation. Dev for short. Sounds cool. We wait until the others finish their conversation to announce our new unit name. 9 laughs. It really suits you two. Dev Team, really? The abbreviation is deceptively cute. I love it. It's super cool. I'm kind of jealous. Why be jealous? We got our own cool subunit. I can't believe these guys are all supposed to be deadly operatives. It's fine. This duo is cute too. Low-key wanting Tay. I think back to what I just saw with the pilot. I guess it makes a lot of sense to pair those two up though. Since that's decided, now you two can pick which team you would prefer to go in with. The emissary unit consists of 3, 5, and me. Obviously you guys! And though we're down one member, the infiltration unit consists of 6, 4, and 8. So, who do you want to go with? 7 can choose. He glances at me as he says it, and I suddenly feel everyone's eyes on me. Which team should I choose? Uh-oh. Okay. Save here. Because I feel like the dialogues will be different. So we have to come back here after we finish the game. And then reload this. Emissary unit. I think we'll go with the emissary unit then. 9 nods with a little smile. Welcome to the team. This is the right team, right? He gives us a little absent nod as he's already busy going through some data on his tablet. Wait, did he break it? Does it carry more than one? Let's have a lot of fun together. Okay, I chose the right one. Sorry, I didn't see Tay, so I was like, sure. The teams decided we all head inside. The infiltration unit leads the way, and the emissary unit follows. Once inside, the emissary unit lags behind. 3 provides us with a map, though it's not entirely complete. I load it as an overlay on my arrow classes. With the infiltration team scouting ahead for any trouble, we carefully make our way forward. Based on my data, the leadership seems to be either in the middle or in the basement. That kind of seems like, I don't know, a wide margin of error? You're supposed to be the data analysis, and all you can tell us is that? Hey, that's a 50-50 chance, don't complain. Just find the elevators. Okay. We might get it right on the first try if we start in the middle. Even so, if the leaders are here, there are likely strong fighters left to defend them. We should trust the others to clear out the way, but still remain vigilant. Don't worry, Zero and I are with you, and we can provide backup to Infiltration too if they need it. I'm glad you guys came with us. I smile back at 5, yet again wondering how this shrub-like man could be in Phantom Alpha. Don't judge my boy. He's full of surprises. We quietly make our way through the empty hallways, headed towards the other side of the building. We had to wait for Infiltration team to give us the all clear each time, so we end up doing a lot of waiting. I find myself glancing at the two members I don't know well from time to time. Finally, since all there is to do is wait, I decide to just ask them a question. Who should I ask? Obviously 5, cause I love Tay. Hey 5. Yes? Can I ask you a question? Sure. You guys saw that little smirk. Yep. What do you want to do? Well, what do you want to know? How do you handle fights if they come up? You're a non-combat, right? Yes. What if someone attacks you? How do you handle it? All operatives have basic combat training, but I'm not good at it anyway. I hate fighting. How it's handled, it depends on the operative. Some train to escape or use weapons to make up for it. They cover the weakness by finding a way. Or they get killed. And you? What do you usually do? I talk my way out of it. Or run. Or whatever I can. If I fall silent, I don't feel like I can ask anymore. Mysterious guy. I sigh and glance at Zero, who's examining one of the plants in the room. Oh, my two loves! I love them both so much. Our eyes meet for a moment. But we don't get the chance to speak before the comms come on. All clear, time to move on. Time to move on, emissary. Come on, guys, let's get going. Without another word, we begin moving down the hallway. A minute later, 3 breaks the silence by whispering. If we find the Kairos leadership, this could be a great opportunity to take them all out. Always going for the kill, aren't you? Hell yes, we can stop the rebellion at the source and finally end Kairos for good. That's true. This whole thing might be lucky after all. As I listen to them talk, one thing comes to mind, an important detail that everyone forgot to mention. Guys, can you tell me who the Kairos leaders are? I keep my voice low as I ask them. There are 3 main leaders. 3 pains in the ass, especially the magician. Just which team is he supposed to be supporting again? I briefly wonder if he isn't just anxious or bored back at phase. Or both. Probably both. 9 chuckles quietly at 4's interruption. You'll get a full debrief on them later. All later. But for now, it should be enough to know this. High Priestess is the leader of all of Kairos, the big boss, if you will. She's the one who ultimately decides everything. They say she wears really fancy clothes. I want to see them. Temperis is the spy mistress and the mistress of misinformation. She's the hidden eyes and ears of Kairos, as well as the reason FaZe has to deal with any lies spread about us. She messed with my data before. I won't forgive her. And then, as mentioned, there's the magician. She's a genius inventor, the one responsible for all their technology. That, and she's their best gun. I could hear a little scoff over the comms. Something I assume is for, again. Sugar is so cute. Call me crazy, but 4 seems to really have something against this magician. We all fall silent after that. As we move deeper into the building, it becomes clear that the pilot wasn't lying. There is a notable lack of people. It's so quiet. It's making me nervous. I keep forgetting that there's not going to be a lot of love in this game. So, the ship with you and your favorite BTS member will probably not ever sail. It will probably never sail. But it's okay, you can just draw a bunch of pictures of yourself with them. Shh. We need absolute stealth here. We don't want to make Infiltration's job any harder than it needs to be. No more chatting. Throughout all of this, Zero remains quiet and thoughtful, and I just feel my anxiety slowly rising. Is it really a good idea to come here? We've just reached the door that seems to lead off the main lobby. It's an opening area, so you won't be able to move separately. It's safer for us to stick together here. Come join us in the front of the door. You heard him. Let's move. Oh, look at their logo. We join up with the Infiltration team in another hallway. 2 are waiting in front of a door for us when we regroup. This is where the elevators should be. It might be just as simple as taking these down to the leadership's floor. I don't know, doesn't that seem too easy? We don't have a choice but to try. That's right, we're at a disadvantage in an enemy base. We're lacking data and our own base is under attack. This is FaZe's best shot right now. All we can do is try. I nod vigorously. We've come this far and it won't gain us anything to just turn back. If we don't try, we'll never know if we made the right decision. That's right. 6 steps forward to open the door to the lobby, and I feel a buzzing excitement building up in my chest. But that quickly dissipates as the door doesn't budge. Zero, can you do something about this? Zero wordlessly steps forward to examine the console. After a quick inspection, he turns around to face everyone. The lock on the door seems to be connected to an entirely different network. I'll need some time to open it. That's a sign we're headed in the right direction. 0, you get the door. 7, you watch over him. Huh? What is it? Nothing. That word again that I can't pronounce. The rest of us can stand. The rest of us can to stand watch. When you get the lock, let us know. And if there's trouble, we'll keep them off of you. 0 gives a short nod before going to the console. Did he not want me to be with him? I watch as everyone splits up and walks to the opposite end of the hallway. But something strange catches my eye. A black cat stares back at me from behind a glass outside. When I blink, it's already gone. Huh? Weird. I shake my head and decide to focus on my orders instead. My body tense. I look around, examining the hallway. That's quite odd for a cat to be here all of a sudden. I would have brought it up. Before quickly realizing there's really no point. They'd have to get through the rest of the team before they get to us anyway. No, they could just somehow fall from the roof. Ceiling. I take the deep breath of one who's gone through a long, hard day. I think this is the first time I've stopped moving today. Quiet stillness of the night sends a wave of tiredness over my body. I'm forced to remember that I wasn't ready for a mission like this, especially not in night 1. Kairos likely planned it this way on purpose. Either way, I need to find a way to stay awake until this is over. Oh my god, I did not expect a CG art. Holy cow. I turn to look at 0 sitting on the floor. He is so precious. He looks unhappy as he moves invisible screens around with one finger. What's wrong, love? Well, invisible to me anyways. In the glow of his Augs and intensity of his focus, there's no doubt that he's seeing Kairos' system. The silence between us seems to stretch on. What should I do? I don't want to ask him a question because he's working. Watch him work. Don't pace around, we'll distract him if we do that. But then staring at him will also make him not happy. Either way, we're screwed. I settle for staring at 0's grumpy self instead. The speed at which he's tapping the invisible screen and typing both is incredible and mesmerizing. Why are you looking at me? You're so cute! There's nothing else to entertain me. Am I entertaining? Kind of. I'm on guard, so might as well pay attention to my job. Oh, he's blushing! I'm not your... It's too distracting. Sorry, I'm just trying to stay awake. Are you sleepy? Oh, you're so cute. Bias wrecker. Well, technically, I loved Cookie first, and then Tay wrecked me, and I fell in love with Tay. And now playing this game, Cookie is still... Cookie is coming back. It's a tie between those two for me. Well, yeah. Didn't expect to go on an intense mission, lasting through the night when I woke up early this morning. Then, do you want to talk? I love it when anime guys just blush. It's mad cute. Because I don't think I have seen a guy blush in real life. Do guys even blush in real life? Is that a magical thing? Whoa, you're offering me to talk? Are you for real? I was just trying to help. I'm sorry, I was just surprised. Anyway, sure, if it's not too distracting. I'm almost done, so it's okay. I don't really know what to talk about, though. You're so cute. Then, can I ask you something kind of personal? Aw, blushing again. Cute. Okay, if I want to keep a conversation going, I'd better ask something with depth. Or I'll just get more one-worded answers. Yo, I always do that to people. I just give them one-worded answers if I don't know them that well. What would you be doing if not this? How are you so skilled despite your ages? You guys go through this sort of thing every day. I don't think they go through it every day. I want to know what he would do if it's not this. Trying to keep the mood light, I decided to ask a what-if question. What would you be doing if you weren't, you know, here? Doing this. I avoid specifying Dude, I cannot read anything else on the off chance an enemy was nearby, but Zero seems to immediately get it. I don't know. Really? You've never thought about a different life? No, I have. I used to all the time when I was young. I just forgot because it's been so long. Zero shifts into silence for a moment. I can't help but feel a pang in my heart, knowing that he's been with FaZe since he was a child. I've always done well with sports, that's how FaZe recruited me. But I always liked the arts even more. Like drawing and stuff? Yeah. Oh, do you do any art? I used to, before I joined Phantom Alpha. What kind of art? What kind of art did you do? I think drawing, singing maybe. But I don't think there's any art that I dislike. Then what was your favorite? I don't know really. Maybe drawing? I think I like to draw dragons and skulls and stuff. Cool things. Were you good? I can't remember. I don't really have memories about normal stuff anymore. What? Why? What's taking so long, you two? My heart skips a beat at the sudden interruption. Placing my hand on my chest, I turn to see Six standing there. Six? We've all been waiting out here for you to get the door open, Zero. You were taking so long, I thought you might have run into trouble. Sorry. I wish I knew how to pronounce that word. No, I'm sorry. I'm sure I was distracting him. Zero shakes his head. No, it's fine. I was delayed only 11 seconds longer than I would have been, I think. You counted? Zero's just that good. I thought you both were probably fine. The lock is open now? Zero nods. Six turns away from us and I hear his voice over the comms. Emissaries, hold your position. I'm going to check the area along with Devastation. Be careful, Six. You worry too much. We'll do well. Six positions himself on one side of the door and waves us to him, pointing to the other side. Zero presses his back against the wall and I do the same next to him, leaving him closest to the door. I take a deep breath and try to get my head back in the game after my talk with Zero. All that can wait for later, until after we get out of here. Six looks at the both of us, his eyes seeming to say ready. I nod. Zero makes a gesture in the air, pressing some button only he can see. I hear a beep and the hissing arrow door's pressure mechanism as it slides open. Before the door even fully opens, I get a feeling of something, and Six shouts, "Move back!" Zero and I jump back from the door, but Six isn't as lucky. Hey! Her character design is so badass. I wish I can have her outfit to see if I can pull it off. A masked woman stands before us, two large guns drawn, pointed right at Six. Hey there. Good to see you again, Mags. Oh, the magician. Mags, the magician? So this is one of the Kairos leaders then. I guess we found what we were looking for, if not in the exact way we wanted. It's been a while, so I'm gonna help you out with some free advice. What's that? Don't move unless you want to get fucked up. I'm perfectly okay with that if you do though. I'm not sure who she is, but I can sense her murderous intent. Her slender body belies her fierce, intense aura. Despite her jovial tone, I know she's not messing around. It's a shame Forrest isn't here to properly greet you. Yeah, I heard. He's lucky that I wasn't the one to shoot his ass. But she's lucky she wasn't up against me. Ow, my head. He must seriously hate her. A magician, or Mags, or as Six called her, shrugs as if hearing Forrest's remark. So much for the mighty assassin. Tempe sends her regards to you, by the way. Six chuckles to himself, but he keeps his eyes trained on Mag's large guns. He seems to be holding up well under the weapons pointed at his face. But my own heart is pounding in my chest as I wonder what to do, how to help Six without getting him killed. My eyes shift to Zero. He's focusing on the scene before us. His usual gentle eyes are now sharp, boring holes into Mags. You've got the upper hand, but you haven't attacked yet. So, what do you want? The same as usual, my trigger finger is itching. You know, I wouldn't mind if this turned into a bloodbath, but Pri wouldn't be happy. Pri, she must be referring to the one known as High Priestess. It seems like the Pri wants us alive then. I'm grateful her subordinate seems to listen to her. Since she came all this way, she thought she should greet all of you. She didn't want our honored guests getting lost in our home. Of course, I'm a nice girl, so I suggested I be the one to come here and pick you up. Question is, are we gonna do this the easy way or the fun way? A tense silence fills the air as I frantically wonder what's the right move to make here. Everything about this woman seems guarded yet eager. Ready. There are no openings that I can see that wouldn't end in someone's death. 6. Step to the right. 0. Engage a magician the instant he does. 7. Provide support. 9's calm and pleasant voice filters through my comms, contrasting the tension of the moment. But I don't have the time to think about my orders because the men are already in motion. Without a hint of hesitation, 6 smoothly sidesteps Mag's guns. Instantly reacting, she opens fire on him as he runs to the side. But 0 runs towards her, causing her to spin around towards him, guns aimed at his face. Responding to my adrenaline, my AUG's activated. Time seems to slow. That's when I see my opening. Her attention is divided. Her body is reacting to 0, but she's still pulling her vision away from 6. This is my chance. I run directly towards her. Her gaze turns towards me, but her body is too slow. I know she won't be able to make a clear shot on anyone right now. Ignoring her guns, I grab both of her wrists with all my strength and twist them. Ugh! Her guns clatter to the floor, but 0 runs and swipes them up before she has a chance to do more. I can sense her annoyance behind her mask as she looks at me. Suddenly, she begins to struggle against my strength. Then, with a frustrated growl, she violently breaks my grip on her. Having miscalculated the strength of her delicate frame, I stumble backwards from the force. Shit! I'm open! There's nothing I can do! But before I can even catch myself, my back hits something hard. Oh hey, 6! I turn my head and see that 6 has his hands on my shoulders, setting me with a smile. I quickly look back towards Mags and 0. Now in possession of her weapon, 0 slowly walks towards us from the other side of the room. He has both guns aimed at Mags, thus trapping her between 6 and I, and in her own weapons. Status report. The magician has been captured. Hearing only 0, Mags responds with a smile. Don't you think it's a little early to jump to conclusions? 0 doesn't respond, steadily keeping the guns he holds trained on her. You sure you can handle those? I'm sure I'll manage. Hands up. Mags laughs, and slowly puts her hands up in the air. So you're not completely trained dog then. Nice. Not completely, okay. 0's eyes narrow and I feel a surge of anger go through me. Who are you to talk? If your master tells you not to do something, you obey as much as any of us. Mags laughs again. There's a pretty big difference between a master-pet relationship and actual comrades. I open my mouth to speak before his voice rings out in my head. 6, you're still alive, right? It seems like it. We're walking in now. You guys are awesome. You guys did awesome. So cool, so cool. Nice work, everyone. Hold your positions. I relax just a little and allow myself to breathe. We finally complete a part of our mission. With the magician under our control, we now have a bargaining chip and negotiations with Kairos. I'm so glad no one got hurt. I watch the magician while we wait. Her expression is inscrutable under her unique-looking mask, but she stands there, defiant. Her hands are up in gestures of surrender, but I get the feeling that it's more for our benefit than anything. I tilt my head and begin to wonder if there are any more enemies around. 6, Good evening, everyone. This is High Priestess speaking, the main leader of Kairos. A woman's deep voice rings throughout the lobby, but it sounds as if it's through the PA system. I just wanted to formally greet you all and thank you for playing with Mags. She was burning to meet you all. Additionally, I wanted to thank you for your help. Thank us. Damn it, this can't be good. I told you it was too early to be celebrating, didn't I? While you visit us in our home, we were able to turn back the tide at yours. Seriously? I've always wanted to say this, actually. Thank you for falling into our trap. Olympia is now under Kairos' control. What? The story begins in March with Chapter 1. Are you ready? No? Are you surprised to see us? Of course! Who else is better for this job? We're here to give you a mission. Operation to the Edge of the Sky. If you're playing this on February 2nd or 3rd on the release, if you're playing this on February 2nd or the 3rd on the release date, then you should go help get the game trending on Twitter with all the other operatives. I already started trending. I posted one tweet, but I'm gonna post another one again when I'm publishing these videos, aka 2 videos. Please log into Twitter or create a Twitter account and go help create tweets with the code word 5 whispers. The word is hashtag BTS XTTEOTS. You have to type that in exactly. Okay, guys? You guys are probably already doing it. At least some of you that are really into this game are. The mission commences on Friday, February 2nd, 8 p.m. Eastern. That's around 1 a.m. in Europe or mid-morning in Asia. The account @trend is that underscore? TTEOTS will have the latest updates on the mission. Beyond Dream Studio and Enter the Sky will also be talking about it. And if you're late to the mission, why not try anyway? So go to Twitter and use the hashtag alongside your friends to talk about the game. If there are other hashtags you want to help trend for voting, you can add those at the same time. This is a good way to help them too. Let's make the mission a success and help to the Edge of the Sky spread around the world. I know you can do it. Thank you! No! Thank you to all of these beautiful, amazing people here for officially completing the prologue for us. It's beautiful. Let me go here. And let's go to with the infiltration. So I want to at least finish this part up. We'll go with the infiltration unit. Welcome to the team, 7 from 0. We're 1 member down, so we'll have to be extra vigilant. Or it suddenly chimes in over the comms. Hey, don't talk like I'm dead. Sometimes I can still hear his voice. So silly. 6 laughs, or scoffs and mutters something, though it's too quiet for me to hear. But the teens decided we all head inside. The infiltration unit leads the way, and the emissary unit follows. Once inside, the emissary unit lags behind. 3 provides us all with a map, though it's not entirely complete. I loaded it in as an overlay and I already read this part, okay. Though 3 isn't with us physically, he does provide some support over the comms. Based on my data, the leadership seems to be either in the middle or in the basement. That kind of seems like, I don't know, a wide margin of error. There's supposed to be the data analysis, and all you can tell us is that. Hey, that's a 50-50 chance, don't complain. Just find the elevators. That should make it easy. 50-50 means you get them quick or quicker. Maybe, but that also means wherever they are will have the highest security. They probably left some Kairos operatives here, and it'd be the strongest ones. We shouldn't get distracted. We begin to move quietly through the empty hallways. If we can really find the Kairos leadership, this could be a good opportunity to take them all out. 8 suddenly whispers. Hell yes. We can stop the rebellion at the source and finally end Kairos for good. That's true. This unpleasant event just seemed to be serendipity. As I listen to them talk, one thing comes to mind, an important detail that everyone forgot to mention. Guys, can you tell me who the Kairos leaders are? I keep my voice low as I ask them. There are 3 leaders. 3 pains in the ass, especially the magician. I really wonder what's the connection between 4 and the magician. Were they like a couple before? Or like friends before, and then they saw different points of views? 6 quietly chuckles at 4's interruption. We can get a full debrief on them later, but so you aren't completely lost. Okay, it seems like the dialogues are the same, it's just being told by a different person. We all fall silent after that. As we move deeper to the building, it becomes clear that the pilot wasn't lying. There's a notable lack of people. Complete silence is creeping me out. Coming from someone with a class named Siren, it seems kind of ironic. It just feels like someone is going to jump out at us. Do you want to talk then? If it'll ease your nerves? Well, fine, let's take a little break. He exhales and nods. Thanks. 8 isn't used to being on the front lines. I'm worried about Monarch back at phase 2. Who's Monarch? 8's cat. Oh, cute! He's so cute. He's the cutest thing ever. I'm sure he's fine. You know how capable he is. It's calming down over here. I bet he's fine. You're right. He's so smart and independent. 8 dramatically clutches his chest and staggers a few steps. He always returns to me no matter what. I love him so much. Oh, I can see that. I can't wait to meet him. Oh, you want to meet him? I'll show him to you as soon as I can. I smile back at this cute person before me, and some disbelief he's a deadly operative. Hey, yeah? Is it okay if I ask you a question? Go ahead. How does he fight? What do you do when someone attacks? I slip away, or try to get them to change their mind. Okay, I get the running, but how do you get someone who's attacking you to change their mind? I can be very persuasive. If I can use my voice, I always have a way of defending myself at my disposal. The way 8 says it's so soothing and confident, I find that I fully believe him. That's pretty amazing, but have you ever had to actually fight? I'm sure I have, but I can't remember the last time. Really? I'm good at escaping. Spectre was a class I had interest in, at one time even. Like 6. I examined 8, wondering how he and 6 are similar. Siren suits me better though, don't you think? 8 leans in, staring at me and tilts his head. Okay, pretty boy. Push off. I could swear I see a flash of pink in his eyes. But suddenly 6 is gently pushing 8's shoulder back. Hey, say it for the enemies, huh? Yes, fine. Did he just try to... Nah. I make a mental note to be more careful around 8 from now on. I sigh and glance at Zero, who's examining one of the plants in the room. Our eyes meet for a moment, but we don't get the chance to speak before 6's voice interrupts us. That's enough of a break, let's move on. Without another word, we begin moving down the hallway. Throughout all of this, Zero remains quiet and thoughtful, and I just feel my anxiety slowly rising. Was it really a good idea to come here? As I turn down another hallway, 6 halts. The hallway seems to lead off to the main lobby, which is where the elevator should be. Looking at the map, it's a wide open area. Lots of ways for an enemy to ambush you. Let's have Emissary come join us now then. 6 contacts the Emissary group while we wait in the front of the door. As we do, Zero walks up to examine it. After a quick inspection, he turns around and faces everyone. The lock on the door seems to be connected to an entirely different network. I'll need some time to open it. That just means we're onto something good. Okay, you get the door. 7, you watch over 0. Huh? Is that a problem? No. Then we'll guard the ends of the hallway and wait for the Emissary to catch up while you do your thing. If something or someone attacks, just shout. And if there's trouble, we'll keep them off of you. Good luck, you two. Zero gives a short nod before going to the console. I watch as 6 and 8 walk to the opposite ends of the hallway, but something strange catches my eye. A black cat stares back at me from behind a glass, but when I blink it's already gone. Huh, weird. I shake my head and decide to focus on my orders instead. My body tense, I look around, examining the hallway. Alright, this is all the same. Let's ask Zero a question. Wait, well, isn't it going to lead to the same thing? Let's see. Conversation is always mentally stimulating, so maybe I could give it another try with Zero. Not like there's anything else to do anyway. Hey Zero, can I ask you a question? I ask the question, but Zero doesn't respond even the smallest bit. He looks too intent on his hacking. Or maybe he's mad. He does look mad. Zero, are you angry with me? Are you so upset with me guarding you because I'm new, or... Oh, I'm not mad at you. I'm frustrated with myself. Yourself? What? If I did more things well, they'd trust me more. Then no one would have to have someone guard me at all. I see. I can't say his logic in general is wrong, but I doubt this is a matter of trust. But who's to say? He definitely knows more about how they work than I do. Was that your question? Huh? So you heard me. Sort of. You asked 2 questions just now. Oh, no, that wasn't it. I sigh. Sorry, I'm sure I'm distracting you. I'm just trying to find a way to stay awake. Are you sleepy? Yes, I am, my boy. How are you so skilled? He did this when he was a child, but okay, let's do this anyway. You guys are all so young. I've been wondering how you're at the top of the phase already. We are all naturally talented in what we do. The way Zero says it, it's so perfunctory that I feel as if he must have heard it a million times. Come on, I know it's more than that. Natural talent helps, but if you don't do anything with it, it's useless. I guess. I train and work out every day. Eat lots for energy, try to get plenty of sleep. All of us try to stay healthy, we have to. That makes sense. There's no way we could do something like this if we weren't at our peak health. But still, that can only be part of it too. We worked really hard trying to be the best we could. Every day, every way we could. Didn't you? I did, I guess. Though it wasn't with any particular goal, like be the best in mind. I just wanted to protect myself and help others. To help others? Of course. Someone needs help and someone needs to help and protect those who can't do it themselves. That's why I'm happy to have joined FaZe. Vera falls still and silent, and I wonder if I've said something wrong. Did I say something wrong? Or what motivates him? I don't want to know both answers. Zero? Did I say something wrong? Huh? No, not you didn't. Then I was just wondering how far someone can go if they only think of others. What do you mean? What if everyone left you? How could you go on? Well, it's not like I can't do anything without someone else. It's just like they're what gives me courage to keep on going. You know what I mean? I don't think I do. I don't really have anyone like that. I suddenly realized how insensitive my words might have been. I don't know Zero's family or friend situation, so I should have been more thinking. I quickly tried to figure out how to fix it and choose my next words carefully. You've got the entire Phantom Alpha team, and I'm your partner now too. You're not alone. We could be your motivation, if it's okay with you. That's... What's taking so long, you two? Aw, man. Always cutting in. What motivates you? Wanting to get past this bit of awkwardness I caused, I decided to ask a direct question. What keeps you going, Zero? Huh? Oh, I don't really know, I guess. You don't have any reason for fighting? I guess just hearing that I've done a good job is enough. I shift uncomfortably. I don't know what to judge, but he put himself through all of this. Just for that? Just someone appreciating you? Zero seems thoughtful, and when he speaks his voice sounds distant. Like it's not me he's talking to at all. Sometimes, especially before I joined Phantom Alpha, it felt like maybe I wasn't enough. Like I wasn't ever going to be enough. Not for anyone. So when someone... Ugh, this is seriously too awkward. Just forget it. I had to wonder how he could ever feel that way, when he seems so capable and reliable. But I also realized I can't make assumptions about him, especially not about his past. Just the thought of someone like Zero feeling that way hurts, so I decided to cheer him up. I appreciate you. Huh? I appreciate you. I'm not sure what you've gone through in your past or who made you feel that way, but they're wrong. You're always enough. The right people will make you feel that way all the time. So maybe you just haven't met the right people up till now. But you're enough already, just the way you are. You don't need to be the best, or change a thing about yourself to be appreciated, Zero. Thanks. I like that outcome better. Alright, and this is where we meet the beautiful magician lady. But here we are at the end of the prologue now. I mean, there's more options that you guys can go and go through and spend time on those different dialogues, but I'll let you guys explore that. I honestly, oops, I keep hitting my mic. I don't know what I keep hitting it. I don't know when I'm uploading this, so either way, we should help trend their hashtag that they want us to trend. I posted one already. I'm probably gonna post another one after I finish editing and these videos are going up, or I'm telling you guys that they're gonna be going up soon. Support these people. They are beautiful. They've worked so hard to help, to help please the fans, because I'm pretty sure that they always get lots of tweets asking and asking and asking about this game. So they're probably going through a lot of stress just to make the armies happy. But again, we can't always make everyone happy, because I'm pretty sure after the prologue everyone's gonna be like, okay, so where's chapter 1? And they're already saying that it's gonna be in March, and that's legit next month. So they're giving us, we just have to wait a month. They could have made us okay, it's not coming out until later, half a month, or well, not half a month, half a year from now. They could have made us wait for that long. But no, they're like, oh, it's next month. They're so great. But again, as you guys, I've already said this so many times, that I love the art style. I love the theme of this type of visual novel. I love the music. Dialogue's beautiful. Everything is beautiful. And I can't handle it. I just love it all. I just love it all. Honestly. And we've met every single one of them. We haven't met all of the ladies though, but we've met every single member here. So happy I got to see Tay. Hey! But anyway, you guys should definitely tell me who is your favorite out of this game. And tell me how you guys felt about the game. I really enjoy it. I cannot wait for the upcoming chapters. And for it to all be free, that is just generosity. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Stay beautiful, and I will see you guys sometime in the future.